Hi guys, C-Mag here, back again for another episode of My Summer Car Hardcore Playthrough. This is episode 20, Special Rally Edition. Picking right back up where we left off in the last episode. Our poor Satsuma is in pieces, it's late at night, and I inadvertently screwed up the suspension. But enough screwing around, let's get back to it. Oh man, it's already midnight, and we gotta try to put the car back together, because we have the rally in the morning. If I remember correctly, I'm hopped up on coffee, and we're probably going to have to pull another all-nighter if we're going to get this done in time for the race tomorrow. I'm thinking what the plan is we try to put the car back together by 2 a.m. By then we should be just tired enough to sleep, and then we'll try to get a little sleep in before we go out to rally. It's so dark out here. Thinking maybe we gently push the car in the garage, that way we at least have enough light to see what we're doing. Grab the world's slowest floor jack, get this out of the way real quick, get the old pushing arms out. Hopefully we can get her in the garage without putting her in the pit. You know what? Probably make more sense if I took the handbrake off. Yeah, I am learning. Alright. Too fast. You don't want her to go in the pit. It would really ruin our day. Wow, it is really pushing sideways. Probably not the healthiest thing in the world to be pushing her around on the bare wheels, or really wheel assemblies, but gotta get her in there. I cannot see what I'm doing out here to do anything. Probably should have cleared all this stuff out of the way first. Crap. I think that's what we were getting jammed up on. Oh my lord. She is still going very hard to the wrong direction. I wonder if that's because the suspension is just that screwed. Yeah, look at the angle on the wheel. Yikes. Or maybe it's because the steering linkage isn't quite on there. But you know what? Let's try that. We'll tighten that up, see if it straightens the wheel out, because there's no way I'm pushing it in there without putting it in the pit the way it is at the moment. Of course, it's the wrong size. Burning all of our remaining time screwing around with suspension components and whatnot. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay. Let's get her in here right quick. Come on, pushing arms, don't let me down. Don't want to push her too fast. Don't need her rolling. Oh god, into the pit. No, don't, no. Don't go in there. We're not off to a great start. And there goes the... There goes the fender. Fantastic. Sometimes you just have bad days. That's all there is to it. Making far more work out of this than it needs to be. Just a little more. Just need her in there enough to get the jack under the front. I think that does the trick. Let's see. that should work. I don't see why it wouldn't. Gosh darn it, this thing is so slow. Jack, we don't got the time. We don't have the time for this. Oh, good, the hood fell off too. Fantastic. Alright, if I remember correctly, I think I have to have the suspension out before I can put that half shaft back in. And then from there, it's just a matter of tightening everything down. Everything else down. Oh yeah, what am I doing? Take the steering linkage off again. Is it attached to? Something is still attached. Guessing. Something down low, maybe? Yeah, it's probably that main bolt down here. Oh, nope, nope, we're free. Okay. Cool. Now, what did I do with the half shaft? There it is. Please don't fight me, half shaft. I need you to go right in. Not. Probably have to have this on. Looks like that main bolt tightened itself back down somehow. It did. Huh. Bizarre. Now I should be able to put this in there. Yeah. Oh, we got it. We got it, boys. Now we're making progress. Let's say an 11? Nope, a 10 then. A 9. It's not a 9. It is a 9. Sure that's tight. Get our suspension back in here. Next is a steering linkage. You get to see just how bad I screwed the suspension up. Pretty bad. Ah, man. Just stay on tap. At the other side. Secured down. I think that's our suspension installed. I want to check one more thing over here. I think I missed the bolt back under here that holds the whole wheel assembly on. Just want to make sure it's in place. Oh, oh. Yeah, we're good. I think it's only a singular bolt. We'll check both sides just to be on the safe side. Yes, they're both installed. Wheels. Gotta put the wheels back on. Oh, we're getting there. One last wheel. We can push the car back, get the jack under there, jack it up, and get our rear suspension put on, and then we have got to go to sleep. I'm guessing it's already very late. It's going on 3. We're already over our time limit here. Too far back. Just enough to get the jack under there so I can still see what we're doing. A little bit more. Just a wee bit more. Right about there. Fortunately for us, the rear suspension is much more simple and much easier to throw on. Organized here. Lay this stuff out. Oh man, the pressure is real. Sun's already coming up. We gotta try to get some sleep before we race. It's such a bad idea to rally on no sleep. Trunk. Oh crap, we got a lot of stuff in there. Of course. Me and my disorganization. It's funny, I spent all that time setting Drunk Man's house up nice and neat in the last episode and opened the trunk of my car, and it's an absolute train wreck. A strange character indeed. I think these are all pretty small. 2 down low, and then 1 big one up high. Maybe they're not as small as I think they are. Come on, we don't got time for this guessing game. Maybe they're dinky. I don't know. No? Yes, they were very dinky. I'm gonna do the other side first so I forget what size it is. Then we gotta drink some water because I just realized the bars have gone red. Well, the bar. I'm sure we're gonna have more going red before too long. Okay, quick water break. Immediately followed by a quick tea break. Oh boy. Running out of time, boys. It's already 4. We may not sleep. We might not have the time. Especially since it's looking like I'm going to have to address that suspension issue that I myself caused up front. I don't know if you caught it as I was working around the car, but that front wheel is cocked all sorts of out of alignment. Okay, top bolt. I think that one's bigger, probably a 10. 11. A 12. Yeah, I knew that one was a bit bigger. With the old and with the new. Yeah, she's looking pretty already. Oh, oh. Aha. Don't worry, sweetheart, we'll have you ready for rally racing in no time. While I'm here. Forget the bolt size, as I like to do. Rip these old components off right quick. Shuck them aside. The other shock absorber went down into the pit. We're not going to worry about it at the moment. We'll find it later. Or not. They're literally never going back on the car, so it doesn't. It's that flashing light again. But there's not a cloud in the sky. What is going on? Am I losing my mind? Okay, no distractions. Come on. We gotta get this done. This one. 6, 7, 6. I'm glad I checked. I almost forgot to cinch down the bottom side of this. That could have been disastrous. But I remembered not to forget. Alright, that's rear suspension done. Much simpler, thank God. These wheels back on here. Gotta try to sleep for like a little tiny bit. It's okay. It's not the biggest rush in the world. We do have till late in the day to enter into the rally. I prefer an earlier start rather than later. Don't know why, just kind of like my thing, but it is kind of tricky to get to the rally with the rally cars going. That's really the only issue we face at this point. And then oversleeping is a big fear of mine. You know what? I did a dumb. We had our regular driving tires on, didn't we? Yes, we did. And I put them back on there. Crap. So now we got to do the fronts and the rears. Oh, man. Really got to start paying attention. Good thing I caught that, though. It's no good trying to rally on regular road tires. Here's our rally wheels. Here we go. Ah, come on, Jack. We don't got time. You're killing me. Must go faster. Must go faster. Go, 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 go. Ah. So close. Well, that's not good. Jack is in the car. Thank God that didn't actually harm anything. Yeah, look at this. Look how bad that is. My God. What was I thinking? Well, I guess a problem occurred because I wasn't thinking. I just assumed it was screwed. I didn't know the steering linkage being disconnected would cause it to hang in such a weird sort of a way. Let me guess, I gotta take that wheel off to screw with it. That's okay, it's coming off anyway. Might have done it. Hard to tell with the wheels off, though. We don't really have the time, so if it's screwed up, I'm just going to have to deal with it. That does look a bit better. Guess we'll find out. They were making good time, but we're definitely not. Going on 6 a.m. We're not sleeping. So sad. I think we have finally joined the ranks of the sleepless elite. Throw on our fenders. Or fender, I should say. Not forgetting the rear bumper that inexplicably fell off the car. And then what else do we have to do? Put the hood back on, obviously. Check up on our fluids, make sure everything's topped up. And then I guess we'll try to tune the suspension up, which is going to be hard without really enough time to do a proper shakedown, but give it a good guess and hope and pray that it's a better setup than the stock suspension was. We just go balls to the wall and run this race. This is like the worst idea. Of course, it's not the same size. Never is. Never is. Alright, you know what? I'm thinking while we check up on the car, maybe we get some sausages going. We're kind of multitasking here because we don't have a ton of time at all. God, we're really pushing it once again. Hope I don't burn them. Hope I remember they're on there. Quickly just throw this stuff in the garage. It's out of the way. What on earth? Come on, bumper. Don't fight me. Sausages are cooking, we gotta get in there. Ah yes, the power of multitasking. Something I've never been good at, personally. And to hyper-focus, hyper-fixate. Why these are on the floor. What a mess. We need to clean this place up. One of these episodes. You should see some people I watch, some YouTubers have this place so incredibly organized. It's spoiled sausage. What? That's weird. One of them wasn't. The rest of them are. I don't understand. You know what? I don't care. We don't have time to care. Let's get rid of these. One sausage is enough. I mean, not really. We're probably going to be hungry before we even get to the race, but I don't care. This has been such a stressful episode so far. Guessing that must have been the pack of sausages we've had in there since last week, and they finally turned at the last second. Odd that one of them was still edible, though. At least I hope it was. I ate it. I feel okay. I don't think I'm gonna die. Okay. Fluids. Gotta check them. Gotta make sure everything's where it's supposed to be. Oil is good and in good condition. How about our radiator? Low. Oh, who's calling me? We don't have time for phone calls. What? What do you want? Yes, Grandma. I'll be there. I'll be there later. I can't be mad at Grandma. I love Grandma. Grandma's like our best friend. Okay, top it up, top it up, top it up. Go, go, go. Ah! Please! Thank you! Is it empty? It's empty. Well, we're running with low coolant, boys. We're living dangerous. Fast and loose. Just the way I like it. Not really. I'm more of an ordered person. We're learning how to be rebels. How about our brakes? Good enough. I'm not going to worry about it. We don't have the time. But this one. Yep, yep, yep. Clutch fluid. Fantastic. Okay. Everything seems to be in order. Out of the way. Like it's sitting so close to the tires. I'm afraid I'm going to run it over. The tires are going to blow. It would be a hell of a way to start the day. I'm forgetting. Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something very important? I don't know. I don't know, but we gotta go. I'll throw the rest of this stuff in the car here in a second. Make sure she starts. We haven't really driven the Satsuma in a couple episodes, so. Alright. It's alive! Sounds pretty good, too. Oh, wow. I think I'm hit a minute. Oh, boy. We're tearing stuff up. Oh, no. Okay, we're good. Let her warm up. Get the rest of this crap back in the car. Gonna worry about the fuel can. Not gonna need it. Stroke fuel. Nah, not gonna need that either. Take some beers for in case we win. Shoot, we gotta take the Jonas too. For our Friday night festivities, or Saturday night, I mean. Why did I say Friday? I don't know. Drink something. Gotta de-stress. Fatigue. Oh my god, we're just gonna pound more coffee, I guess. This is not going well. This is really not going well. About the only thing that went well is the Jonas went right in there. I'm proud of you, Jonas. You're doing a good job today. Thirst. Thirst done. Coffee! We'll just drink all the coffee. Oh, I think we did. No! I need more. Our fatigue is not low enough. There's no time. Tardiness, I shouldn't worry about what I'm going to anyway. Handle this really quickly. While smoking a cigarette. More multitasking. Just gonna double check I turned the stove off. Yes, I did. All right. We gotta go. Lights off. Save some electricity. Fuses! And our fuses. All right. Last minute checks. Oh man, look at that. Wheel is all crooked still. I really did a number on our poor little Satsuma. I'm so sorry. Got the helmet. Got the bike. Got all my stuff. We're ready. As ready as we're gonna be for rally racing. Shoot, the suspension. We need to tune the suspension really quick. So, trying to think to explain this. So there's two settings on the suspension. You've got your B. What does B stand for? B stands for bad, as in CMAG is bad at remembering. R is your rebound. That's basically how quickly rebound is basically how quickly the spring returns to its normal position. And then I just don't know what B stands for. But it's your spring stiffness, the damping, how much travel the spring can do, or more or less how soft or hard the spring is. So for rally applications, you want your springs to be somewhat soft so that suspension travel is greater to absorb the bumps better. Whereas for like on-road stuff like track racing, you want it to be relatively stiff to keep the wheels planted on the road. So I'm thinking what we do is we loosen the B, we make it soft, but give it relatively quickly rebound so it can absorb the bumps. The suspension will move a lot, but it'll return into its position, its normal position, quickly, and that should be pretty optimal. So the question is how much to move each, and it's hard to do without a lot of trial and error. So damping, we want it loose, so we're gonna go, I'm gonna take this all the way out and then we'll move it in. Oh, it was already all the way pretty close to being out. We'll move it in 5 ticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same on the other side. And we'll see how this feels on the way to the rally. It's all the way loose and in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For rebound, we want it to be quick, so I'm going to move this all the way to stiff. And then we'll pull it back, I don't know, maybe 10 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Same thing over here. Like, to be honest, I'm not basing this off of anything. This is just a best guess. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The rear is a little more tricky. The rear of the car is very light, so it behaves a little bit different. I'm thinking for this, we want super, super soft suspension. Maybe, but that might make it wobbly. So we'll go 3? 4. 4, just to be safe. Rebound, that's going to be tricky. Probably leave it in the middle setting. About like that. looks about centered. I hate to do it, but this hunger is gonna really get out of control if we don't take care of it. I'm just gonna grab some macaroni before we leave. Alright. This is a terrible idea. I don't know why I'm doing this. Living 2 days at a time. Terrible for your health. Ask me how I know. No, don't ask me how I know. Okay. Let's see how she feels. Well, the suspension alignment is bad. It's pulling very hard to the right. Yeah, this is undrivable. Gosh darn it. I'm thinking what we can do is make the steering so it steers a bit to the left on this side that I screwed up. And hopefully that fixes it, because we're pulling right, so I need this to go to the left. That's the big one, isn't it? Yeah. Umwalauta. For sure, we're going to have to take this to Litari after the rally and have him fix the suspension, because I really screwed this thing up. That was such a dumb mistake. Alright. Cross your fingers. Hope I fixed it. Well, it's not fixed, but it's at least drivable. Oh, choke. Can't forget. Time for a shakedown, see how she feels. No, it's still pulling, right? Suspension setup feels pretty good, though. Man, if it wasn't for that right pull, we'd be right as rain. I'm gonna do 2 or 3 more ticks to the left, and I think that'll just about take care of it. Oh wait, what am I doing? I still have the correct ratchet out. So I'm thinking 3 more ticks. 4 for good measure. Oh god, not the right button. What did we forget, C-Mag? What did we forget? We forgot our handbrake, and we forgot our harness. Wake up, brother. Wake up, we got a rally to win. And probably rally cars to dodge. It's the police! Well, I hope they didn't catch me speeding.
Sinä taas. Minulla nyt ei ole kyllä sulle puhdasta pilliä vaihtaa, mutta ei tule sinua ennenkään haitannut.
Am I good? You better not.
Sen verran haiseva henki jantterilta. Kyllä tästä normaalisti sakko
Okay.
tulisi. Minä olen vaan niin helvetin.
I thought I was getting the speeding ticket because I was going a little fast before I noticed the checkpoint. You know, like you do. Ah, that was a close call. All right. Let's get to this race. Serves you right, green car. Get you what you deserve, don't you? Always thumping around the countryside. Alright, really quick, I still am not satisfied with the fact that this is pulling very hard to the left, or to the right, I mean. So, move this out even further. I don't know if this is a good idea. I might actually try moving this one into a little bit, just to offset. See where that gets us. But from the brief amount of time we were able to drive off-road, the suspension setup feels pretty good. I think we're pretty close to being dialed in. I'm just gonna do a quick lap, see if this is fix the pole problem. Well, now we're pulling left. think. Hold on. Yep, now we're pulling to the left. Shh, quiet, Suski. We're busy. Bring this one back in. 1, 2. Probably touching this one was the problem. Let's try that. It's close. It's close to being okay. Right. Handbrake again. Nope, it's still pulling left. But I think that's as close as we're gonna get it. Drop our stuff off here at the park firm. And we got a rally to, I would say, win, but I don't have a lot of hopes. Even with our new suspension, a couple things I've noticed. The motor's down on power. I think we've reached the end of the durability of our parts, and I don't know if we're surviving this weekend. Maybe today, probably not tomorrow. I don't know, she just feels sluggish, and that and the fact that Jonas, can we not? I'm trying to talk to the people of YouTube. I'm trying to tell them about my problems. It's like free therapy. You wouldn't know about that. But you're a jerk. And I'm not sure I want to be friends with you anymore. So, yeah. Down on power. Suspension's kind of screwed still. The geometry, anyway. I like the setup. The setup is good. That's, if anything saves us today, it's going to be that. But I don't know if the car's going to make it. It just doesn't feel good. I feel like the head gasket's probably on the way out. For sure, this is our last rally before having to rebuild the motor. There's no chance in hell that we're doing another rally on our current engine parts. It's just not going to happen. Oh, look, the suspension came with us. That's where it went. Another mystery saw. Oops. Remind me I gotta take this home with us. Oh boy, alright, I think that's everything out of the car. Okay. Alright, Park Galley. Give me speed and strength. Please keep my motor together. It's time. It's that time of the week once again for the rally. Let's do this. Wish me good luck and Godspeed. So that's the only way I'm making it through this one alive. Just want you to know I don't make it through this alive. I love you guys. That felt a lot faster than last time, even though there were some mishaps. That wasn't too bad, considering all things. I will say the suspension setup, it's a little stiff. The damping is a little too... Rebound is a little too fast. But with a few minor adjustments, we're going to have a fantastic race tomorrow. Yeah, she's feeling good. We're way down on power, though. My foot was on the floor that entire time. But, yeah, the difference between the stock... Excuse me. The difference between the stock suspension and this adjustable is night and day. That was so much easier. I wasn't fighting the car as much as the last time. Even with it pulling to the right. Not bad. Not bad at all. I am really impressed with this little car. And the radiator didn't spit up. I thought for a while there when we were passing Grandma's house that it was going to. That needle was climbing way up high. But we did pretty good. I'm satisfied with that. Not sure what our time is going to look like, but that felt really good. Probably that spin out is what's going to cost us if we're not on the podium or at the top of the pack, because that probably was a good 4 seconds lost there. Okay, now we get to find out how well we did. I'm just gonna go ahead and curb my expectations. Top 10, I'm happy. Top 10, I am happy. Let's have a look. Hell yeah. First place. Look at that. What a difference. What a difference. Although, I will say, Sippy there, Sippy, what a name. Sippy Castella, help me. Sippy Castella? Casteja? I don't know. Old Sippy Cup is only a second behind us. So, man, we could win this tomorrow. We could actually win this rally. I am tickled pink if you can't tell. Haha. Oh, what a good car. I love you, Satsuma. I'd kiss you if I knew how. That sounded weird. Well, we're just gonna cut that from the video. That's not. Suspension, right. Let's get this adjusted up. I realize our fatigue is so high, we're probably gonna have to take the Jonas home. I don't think old Timo is gonna open in time for us to drink more coffee. But you never know. Okay, so the rebound was happening too quickly. So we'll take off 3 ticks from the front. 1, 2, 3. Let's do 4, just for good measure. 4. One, 2, 3, 4. See how that feels tomorrow. The rear, I don't even know. It's so hard to tune the rear because it's so dang light. And it's hard to see. There we go. We have medium rebound on the rear. Very, very soft because it's light. I'm kind of thinking we leave the rear alone for now. Yeah, it's actually probably a better idea. Check our fluids. Save, of course, for the radiator because I don't want to blind myself. could use a little bit of oil. Just a wee bit. Aye, just a wee bit of motor oil. Well, that is a good sign. She's not burning oil, so I think our head gasket might just hold on for one final race tomorrow. I'm gonna cheat and climb in the engine bay and take a quick peek at our pistons, see if I can see any defects forming. Okay. Actually, they look pretty good. So do the spark plugs. I know this is highly unorthodox, but it works, so I'm gonna do it. It's not a bug, it's not a feature. I'm not exploiting the game. Camshaft looks good too. How about our rockers? They're hard to check like this. Maybe if I... Can I finish headbutt my way in there? No. What about from out here? Yeah, not quite. From what I could see, they look a little beat up. I kind of want to pull the air filter off tomorrow. It's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. Here's why. If you do this regularly with the car, the carburetor gets filthy and then lose power and eventually it won't run right anymore. But since it's our last race before we have to rebuild the motor anyway, shouldn't really matter. But, I mean, how much power would you actually gain from that? Let's be realistic. I don't think it would really benefit us that much. So, nah, maybe we won't do that. As a matter of fact, I think our best bet, considering it's... Oops, can't see it. Going on 3. I'm thinking we go and save at Timo's. And then we call the episode here. It's already run on quite a while. Jonas, please. For Christ's sake. Sorry, Lord. I apologize for that. I'm just frustrated with the Jonas. There we go. Yeah, to finish my thought, I'm thinking we go and call it an episode. I've been trying to keep these under an hour, and the last one was... Well, before the edits, it was an hour and 45 minutes, and believe me, I sped up as much as I possibly could to try to make that watchable, and the end result was like something like an hour and 16. Just ridiculous. I'm trying to respect your guys' time. Well, time is very valuable, and well, just the fact that you spend so much watching my videos really does mean a lot to me. So, trying to keep these episodes a little bit shorter. So that's what we're gonna do. We'll go save at Timo's. That'll help advance time a little bit. And then we'll pick up right where we left off in the next one. So, yeah, we'll stop here. And that way we can enjoy our Saturday night and hopefully get enough coffee to not pass out on the way up to the pavilion and whatnot. So that's where we'll call it for today. As always, thank you guys so much for spending the time with me. It really does mean a lot to me. I forgot to mention in the last episode, we finally hit 100, and I'm actually super stoked about that. Well, we're well on the way to being an actual real YouTube channel. So, for all of you that have subscribed thus far, thank you so much. It's really, really warms my heart. And I'm glad to have you all with me on this journey. So, as always, I hope to see you all in the next episode. C-Mag, out.